eject that bad boy. Let's eject that. Let's say goodbye to that little VHS intro section. And hello to Jambalium in Instagram land. Marnie Bradbury. Hello, Marnie Moo. Hannah Gower. Ian R. Wong. Hooley, CP, Jew Fox. Loads of other people on Instagram. Hello to all my regulars. Big up to Middle-aged Gamer Guy. How you doing, bro? Bruce93. Ren Mandagon. Supersonic Jim. Great to see you all. Ponder! Oh my god. That music paused at just the right moment. Ponder has subscribed at tier 1 for 63 months, ladies and gentlemen. God damn it. What the? What? Ponder, you total superstar. Thank you, Sarah, for the cheers, my lovely. Thank you. Thank you both. Great to see y'all. We've got a really good show tonight. Really, really good show. Hello, Anthony Parker. I'm very well too, mate. Thank you. On Instagram, say hello, like Tommy on Tinternet just did. And Harsh but Dave. I like that name. Callum's in there. Great stuff. Got a really, really good show for you. A cracking couple of news items and lots of gameplay. Hello, Addicted to Retro. In my anticipation to get here, I probably didn't mention on the Discord that we were live. Okay. So be it. You seem to be turning up anyway. Okay, tell me if Ken's in as well, because I want to talk to Ken about the CRT TV. Got some technical stuff I want to talk about. Oh, there he is. Hello, mate. I was just talking about you. So that's what I've got out of it, Ken. So we can get to the... All right, so let me ask a quick question. Good evening to everyone that's just joined. Welcome. This is Way of the Exploding Show. We go just about every Sunday, 9 p.m. We talk about everything to do with retro with a kind of modern spin on it, all right? So if it's 80s and 90s in origin, it'll make it into this show. If it's got a new spin, like it's a new game, a movie, a remake, it's definitely in. The TV at the back is my attempt. I want to do a VHS version of our movie. What movie, I hear you ask? The movie that was funded on this here channel. That's right, on Kickstarter, funded by the likes of you lot. And it's now moving along really well, by the way. I've got something to show you, and I can't even remember what it is. Let me just take the tunes down. Let me just take that tunes down. There we go. All right, so let me just have a quick look. Yes, hang on 1 second. I can't even remember what it is I'm talking about. Ah, yeah. Do you remember last week I gave you a technical question about how we could do a sequence featuring the Game Boy with Ken, aka China Devil Games, who is in chat right now, with his game on it. I'm having a dumb moment, Ken. It's Ninja something. What's it called? What's the name of the game? Tell me what it's called. And you all suggested, because I was having a trouble with the old GoPro trying to get some footage of it. So for those of you that just joined, this is a sequence in our movie, Control AI Delete, which you can find out about there, control or ctrlaidelete.net. It's real. We've filmed it. We've funded it. It's been going for about 2 years. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a big announcement coming about that in this show. Slum Ninja, that's right. Brilliant. That's what it looks like. That is a still from the test that I did. Hello, the grey hair and Mr. Juicy and Quail. I just got it into what is, ladies and gentlemen, you ready for this? The final rough edit of the movie. The movie is together. It plays at 1 minute 26 or 25, something like that. And a few of the stakeholders, people that are helping, do music or people with edit input, etc., not to mention the director, were given unique access of that their first edition of the movie, a kind of test full version. They were given access to it on Monday or Tuesday of last week, and I've had some fantastic responses. It's very exciting, Bruce, you better believe it. So exciting. And that is Slam Ninja being operated on the Game Boy. Now, there is an issue, as you can see, and that is that the screen reflects the iPhone. So we talked about this because obviously the movie's shot in 6K, the output is 4K, and so we were able to shoot in high resolution 4K on an iPhone Pro because it's light, and I could fit it on a rig so that wherever my hands go, the Game Boy goes. This was your suggestion, but look, I'm getting reflection. So someone in chat, suggest some non-reflexive material, suggest something. All right, if it was indoors, it wouldn't be a problem because you'd only see lights and stuff. It's because the sky is so bright, and so you get this shadowing around the iPhone. Over to you lot. All right, yes, the grey hair singer and YouTuber Look Mom No Computer, who we know is a circuit bender. He uses an absolute ton of retro computers and modular synths. He's going to be representing the UK for Eurovision. Good luck to him. Yeah, get a matte screen protector is a good idea. I could try that. I could cut it delicately, couldn't I? I could delicately cut it. Do we think that would work? Or what about one of those things that stop people from looking at your screen from an angle? I don't know. Let me know what you think in chat. Anyway, that's exciting, great, exciting news. I'm going to be keeping you up to speed as we move forward towards something like a July premiere. I'm thinking July. So Supersonic Jin said it might diffuse the light better if it's matte rather than gloss. I agree. We've got to try it. I might get a bunch off Amazon. Okay. Good stuff. Right. It's time now to show you the game that I talked about last week, if you remember. And this is it being played. I'm not playing it right now because it's a complicated game and I thought it would distract me. The game is called Rue Valley. I mentioned it last week. It's just come out on Steam, or is it about to come out? I can't remember whether it's a demo, whether it's the full version. I think it's out. Someone tell me in chat. If you just joined on Instagram, welcome to Where the Exploding Show. Hello, Fury33, Jawsome, Javkov, and 33 Fuel around Hull. Nice to see you too, Michael Sims. Psychic Janet just joining us from YouTube saying, try using an umbrella. That is such a good idea. What a genius idea. Janet, that's brilliant. A black umbrella. Obviously. That's a great idea. That's so clever. That's what Addicted to Retro was saying. Put something behind the phone so there's no reflection. Okay, so this is the game, Rue Valley, and it's super, super exciting. The concept is that time keeps getting looped every 48 minutes, I think it is. I can't remember the exact number of minutes. It's about 48 minutes, 45 minutes, something like that. There you go. Currently, though, that's not rebooting. I'm actually in bed. I'm in my motel. So you've been given a tag, an ankle tag. I think this is right. And you've got to stay around this motel. And you go to this motel in the middle of nowhere, and lots of strange stuff is going on. There are lots of clues. It's like an RPG, like a kind of narrative-based RPG. Loads of writing and reading, as you can probably see there. Oh yeah, this is the introduction of what's called a mind map. This is how you access memories in the game. If you just joined, welcome to Way of the Exploding Show. We're just having a quick walkthrough for about 4 minutes through a game called Rue Valley, which is a really cool sort of retro feeling, although modern day set, real-time, what would you call it? It's a role-playing game, a narrative role-playing game. I got an unexpected call from a salesman that you might have just seen while I was nattering on, while I was sat on the bed. That's now one of my memories. And it's represented as a memory there, look. Okay, so this is my therapist. This is a memory of my therapist. So I'm moving through these, looking for clues. People say a lot of stuff. There's a lot of dialogue in this. And so you go to your mind map and you move through various interactions that you've already had in the game, and you get to understand them in a context that maybe you didn't understand them when you first played, when you first interacted with them. iQuail, yes. Remind me in a minute and we'll talk about the film premiere. I just want to get this game review out of the way. Now, Vending Machine Vandor. This is interesting. This is a memory, I believe, of something I haven't yet experienced. So that comes up in my mind map. And that was a girl who is called in the memory a Vending Machine Vandal. So look out for that. Okay, so it's quite a slow game, which is, for me, is actually quite good, because I don't like to get overly excited in my gaming sessions now. I like to try and relax. So we're moving through memories, and hopefully, I can't scoot through actually. This is like some dialogue that I'm having. What is it? I need to check out. Yeah. This is foreboding. So this is something that I'm concerned about. I'm working through my fears about checking out of the hotel, because checking into the hotel was a complete nightmare. It took absolutely ages. I'm guessing that's what it is. It's about a week since I created this video, so I'm having to get back to the game. And because we've got another game to look at today, which I'm going to play live, which is absolutely astounding, I'm having to catch up with some of these memories. Okay, so this is the memory of a dream. Now, I haven't had a dream yet at this stage in my gameplay because I haven't been to sleep. And so this is suggesting the time loop nature of the game, all right? The kind of time-space continuum mess that is this game. The mix-up of temporal elements that leads to some interesting discoveries that you might not have even encountered physically yet in your memories. Does that make sense? So here we go. We're back into reality now. I'm asleep. Those are my eyelids opening, and I'm hearing something outside. So obviously, when I was playing this game and recording it, I'm just reading those text pop-ups, which is why it's taking me a while. Get up and find some water. Now, I'd like to get up because that strange noise that I just heard obviously hasn't been resolved yet. It sounded like a car, didn't it? Okay, there we are. This is what I just heard outside. And it's a guy getting upset. Now, why is he getting upset? We don't know why he's getting upset.
Come on, start, you piece of shit.
So off he goes, and I'm sure you'll agree, while the game isn't retro, it's got a kind of retro time loop narrative, which is a very 80s, 90s thing. We were kind of obsessed with time loop paradoxes, weren't we, in those 2 decades? But it also looks, while graphically not in the style of a period vintage game, it very much looks, in terms of the colours, the setting and the style, like something from that era. If you've just joined, welcome to Way of the Exploding Show, where my characters just jumped because of the lightning. I think in a minute we're about to see the time loop go into action when I'm forced to begin again and go back to my therapist chair, which is where this whole thing starts. Now, there's a vending machine. Do you remember in my memory? Hello, Roms. Nice to see you. There was the memory of an irate vending girl, vending machine vandal, I think she was called. Could this be the location where I have yet to meet her, even though I've already got a memory of her? Does that make sense? I'm hoping that at this point it's Philip Hoy, who's referencing Disco Elysium, which I'm in total agreement with you, is very, very similar. I'm hoping that you're getting a sense for this because I really like it. I think it's great. I just can't remember how far I went. Gulped down the whole bottle. Yeah, I definitely drank the bottle. What do you think to this, Ken from Tino Devil? It's an interesting interface. Very text-based. Not the sort of game that's going to get the blood pumping, but definitely something for a late night. Oh, boom. Here we go. This is it. This is the time loop starter. So some form of large-scale energy pulse or explosion resets every, like I said, I think it's 48 minutes. Correct me in chat if I'm wrong. And then I'll go back to the beginning of the game, which is in the therapist's chair. There's also a company, by the way, and I can't remember what they're called. There's a company, a corporation, and they have brochures everywhere. And I keep trying to learn more about this company by reading the brochure that I've got in my backpack. And there he goes to sleep, and he wakes up in the therapist's chair. So I wonder if there's some form of scientific experiment going on that's altering time. See, I'm now back. You can't really see because my head's in the wrong place. I'm shooting through memories. Those are the memories of me checking into my room. That was a receptionist, and I believe, there you go. I love that. Look at that, gorgeous. That's a very 80s aesthetic.
Me, Mr. Harrell?
I'm back in the therapist's chair. So there you go. So this is a game called Rue Valley. If you've just joined, welcome. We're just enjoying walking through a new game, which I tried to walk through last week, and because of its heavy sort of pedestrian text interface, which is fine when you're playing it, it wasn't the best game to actually do on a live stream. So I thought I'd play it instead, and there you go. Absolutely marvelous. Rue Valley, available right now on Steam, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Okay, right. So now, hopefully, we should have something lined up and ready to go. No, we haven't. Okay, what a surprise. Let me just turn that off right now. Hang on. There's another great game. Let's get rid of the miniature version of me. Another absolutely what's that? I do apologise. Just bear with me. There's a mini me, and I can't seem to get rid of him. Actually, do you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You've got two of me for the price of one. Who cares? Okay, there's a brand new game, and it's called Replaced, and I can only tell you that you're basically going to buy it. I mean, if you don't buy it based on what you're about to see, I'll be very, very surprised. It is perhaps the best game I've seen all year, and when you can consider that includes Terminator 2D, that is quite a claim. Let me just make sure I've got the game in here. Hang on one second. Just bear with me, guys. There we go. That should be it. Okay. Okay, can you see that all right? Can you see that? There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, good. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. The tech is working. Sorry it took me so long. So yeah, get ready to eat your heart out, Cyberpunk fans. I just checked that my gamepad is playing. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty much working. Okay, good. Now, what I have done is I've turned the sound down. So I'll now, once I'm into the game, I'll make sure the sound is turned up because I did have it sitting idle in the background. Now look at these incredible three-dimensional pixel-based graphics. Hello, Duncan Sample. Great to see you. Which one's delayed, Middle-Aged Gamer Guy? Replaced or... Oh, no, Replaced is delayed till April, isn't it? Is it going to be available on Game Pass? Is it really? Great. Okay, so we're just going to race through these text sections. I'm just going to go to the options, and I'm going to bring the sound back on because I've turned it off. There we go. All right. Hang on. Did I change that yet? Apply. Yeah, good. Okay, good. Hope you can still hear me. Do tell me if that's too loud. We'll just go straight through that. Right, okay. All right, look at this. Look at the lighting in it. If Ken's still there, do let us know. how you would describe this graphical style. It's very, very unique. I've not seen many games like it. Phil Hoy, host of In PS We Trust podcast. Great podcast about gaming, exclusively on the PlayStation platform. What about you? Look at the way that the light here, the way the light reflects in the water. That is it there. It's absolutely look at that. Look at that. Isn't that astounding? Absolutely incredible. Hello, if you've just joined on Instagram, this is Where the Exploding Show. I'm just playing through a great game. On the River Thames, that was Rue Valley that I was playing. Noticed some spelling mistakes in your paid ads, geeky butt. Would love to run them for you. Cal. Is that Cal as in Cal? Cal. Is that Callum that I know? Is that Callum that was hanging out with us this week? If it is, then, dude, we're going to do it. I'll get your number from my son. Okay, so let's have a look. We don't want spelling mistakes. So, okay, so I need to just jump over this, I believe. Isn't it beautiful? Hang on. Do you let me know in chat? Doesn't it? Looks beautiful. Do you let me know? Hello, the Phosphor. How you doing? Duncan, have I said hello to you? I think I have. So, I've only played a certain amount of this because I've not had a great deal of time. Phil Hoy, 2.5D cinematic retro futuristic action platformer. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to pretend that I made that up and because that's really good. Right now, this, I can interact with this. I have to move this object. How's the sound levels? Is it all right? Hello, welcome to the show. Matt Duffy just joined us. I'm Carther, Delboy Delaney, and Abracadrywall. That's funny. I like that. Floof Monkey's in the house. Good to see it. Right. Good. Okay, now we're good. Now this next bit, I remember it's quite difficult. Hold to close. Next. Okay, blast attack. That's the X key. Counter attack. Y. X and Y. Jump dodge. Archie is a blaster. All right. Counter attack. Basic attack. Restore health. That's probably important. Hold to close. I got a feeling shit gonna get real. Shit gonna get real, baby. That was a counter attack. Oh yeah, that's the gun, yeah? That was the gun, baby. Now the gun, as you can see on the left, is recharging, yeah? That guy's staying down. Oh my god. Oh my god, did you see that? Did you see that move? Incredible. Bye. Oh! Oh my god! It's not right to be that excited by what is actually a very violent moment in the game. I'm almost... Okay. Do you know what it reminds me of? I don't know what you think to this, Darth Fargle. Thank you for the link to this game on the Steam store. It reminds me of Flashback. You know that? It really does. Or Another World. It's got that same feel. That kind of action platformer. Or that 2.5D cinematic retrofuturistic action platformer. As Phil said, the district was part of a Phoenix City before, well, the wall was built. Right. When we get into Phoenix City, which we're not going to do in this demo, this is the demo of a game, as Middle-Aged Gamer Guy told us. See that? That was shot from that patrolling train. So we do not want to... There's no way I could have got out of the way of that. It's part of the... Wait, look at that. Like, if I am literally the termite sniper, if I get anywhere near that light, I'm a dead man. Okay. Little audio cassette saves me. Let's wait for the light. Yeah. Phoenix City, I think it's called. We are not... Quick. Oh! Oh, you have no idea how quickly it shoots. Let's wait for it to go. No, no, wait. Go, go, baby. Go. Okay, chill. Now, don't try and do it in one. I learnt that. Look at the lighting in this. Look at the lighting. It's like Blade Runner had a little gamey baby, and this is what it looks like. Now, there are some guys around here. We need to adapt to the light beam pattern, Warren. You're not kidding me. We're going to see some guys. There's a guard on the right-hand side, actually. Let's just wait for this. I don't know if there's a timer on this. Let's go. Run. Oh, damn it! Life taken. Snuffed out in the blink of an eye because I'm impatient. That's why. I'm just going to say one thing. Yes, Splat Ponder. This on the Steam Deck, folks. Okay, I must have made it. Oh! Beautiful. Hello. Mark Broad, head photo, Insta Ryan, DCW Cleaning Services, Nick Shepherd. Right. Say hello in chat if I haven't mentioned you. We're going to go for it. We're going to go. No, we are not going to go. We're going to go now. Go. Run. Do not try and make it in one go. Never going to work. Now, I don't know if I've been... Look at that. Look at the lighting on the left-hand side. It's incredible. I think we made it. We need to adapt to the light beam patterns. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. This is where I got in it. That's where I got. We'll give it one more go, folks. If I don't make it, so be it, baby. Oh, there's a guard. Oh, it's a hunt night. I'm not kidding. I'd like to look around. Let's go. There's a guy. There's like, are they guards or sort of? I don't know what they are. Like creatures of the night in the background. It's so exciting. Thank you, Sarah, you little sweetheart. Right. Okay. Good. Right. We're gonna go there. We're gonna make it. Stop. Oh, so close. So close. I don't actually know where we're going, folks, after this. My temptation there was to run a double, but I didn't. If I get shot, I get shot, and we'll call it quits. Right, okay. We seem to have made it. Oh, wow. It's that guard over by the door, over by the burning barrel. So I'm gonna just play without care now, because otherwise we're going to be here too long. Reach the area. Reach. This area is getting progressively hostile, yet we managed to survive. I'm sure we won't survive for long. That's been saved now. Just beautiful. Oh, what's that? Scan. Eviction notice to inspect. Oh, you've got a little Game Boy wingman. It's called a wingman. Isn't that great? Isn't it brilliant? Watching Replaced, by the way. If you just joined, welcome to Wave the Exploding Show. Having a bit of a play. We're about to do the quiz for those of you waiting. I tell you what we'll do. We will go now. We will say thank you so much to Replaced. So much to Replaced. What an incredible game. Let's run. We'll get killed, but we'll just spend another 30 seconds, no more. Look at the graffiti, the kind of urban milieu, the cyberpunk-esque motifs. I can't be bothered to work out how to get through that door. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's called Replaced. It is absolutely incredible, and more importantly, is that a good table? No. It is available on Steam. I can't work out how to get this. I can't work out how to get rid of it. Where is it? That's off. Where the hell? There we go, ladies and gents. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. Replaced. Available on Steam. All right, I think it's quiz time. It's quiz time, folks. You've been very patient. Ken, remind me, maybe later if you're still up, we need to talk about this thing here and work out why I can get that signal up, all right? But I can't get the goddamn, the game's still making noise, isn't it? I can't get the goddamn computer, no, cancel, to give me a proper picture. I can't make it work. There we go. All right, absolutely superb. So let me know if you've got any ideas. Comes out April the 14th. Thank you so much. Thank you to Eds as well. Nice to see you. Yes, okay. So, good call, my friend. 1 second. Let's get some tunage on. Right, so I've just been reminded by... Hang on. Where's the tunes gone? Got no tunage. There we go. I've just been reminded by iQuail to mention the premiere. So I can ask you, iQuail, have you bought a ticket? Is that why you're interested, or are you thinking of buying one? What am I talking about? If you're new, I'm talking about this here. You can go along and have a look. I should probably update that, actually, because I don't think I've updated it much since the actual Kickstarter, where we got a budget, we made the movie, and now we've done the first version. We've edited the first version. It's running at feature film length. It's just great. And we're only a few months away from the premiere. The premiere is going to be in Lincolnshire. Floof Monkey. Not Floof Monkey, iQuail. It's going to be in Lincolnshire. Because I don't want it in London necessarily, unless I get a really good offer. Because it was shot in Lincolnshire. It's all about Lincolnshire. Many of the crew are from Lincolnshire. I hope that's okay, iQuail. I'll make sure I give you lots of information, lots of time to get organised. And my plan is for it to be in the afternoon. So it gives people the option, should they live a few hours away, to drive up in the morning, have some lunch, see the movie, do the Q&A, have some fun, and then drive safely, easily home without getting too tired. Does that sound like a plan? I hope so. That's the plan. Let me know what you think. I'm interested. Let me know what you think in chat. It's going to be great, Quail. It's going to be absolutely superb. Okay, so here we go. First question of this evening's Way of the Exploding Quiz, which is all about one question and 4 potential answers. And all you got to do is write the answer in chat. Okay, not 1, 2, 3, or 4, or A, B, C, or D. Just 1, 2, 3, or sorry, just the name of the question. Thank you, Ken. I'm glad that Lincolnshire sounds good to you. First question tonight. In which film does Sigourney Weaver play basketball? Hey, in which film does she play basketball? Ghostbusters, Working Girl, Weird Science, or Alien Resurrection? Thanks, Quail. Really pleased to hear that. Yeah, wherever we're going to be, there's going to be someone who's 4 hours away, right? And if you're living in Liverpool, then you have got a better chance of getting to Lincoln, for example, than obviously if I went to London, right? And so obviously for me, wherever I am, it's a 7-hour drive for me. So it's not a selfish thing. I'm not doing it because it's easy for me. I'm doing it because the movie was shot in Lincolnshire, and a huge amount of people that made it, the actors and crew, are from Lincolnshire. And I think it's poetically right, but also it happens to be in the Midlands, albeit to the right, so it feels like it's geographically a fair distance for most people. That's the logic. Thank you for your answers. Question number 2. We're not going to mess around because I've been chatting. Well, I've been playing today, haven't I? Playing. Life Moves Pretty Fast, name the movie. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Wayne's World, or Weird Science. Where's that from? Life Moves Pretty Fast. Hello to Andy Tales. Tom Davies, how you doing? Stephen Norman, yo! How you doing, man? And Tom, lovely to see both of you. If you want to experience this show and really interact, Twitch is the place, but it's lovely to see you over on Instagram. Twitch is the place where you can interact, and we've got lots of interesting tools for chat and ways that you can interact with the content. Hi Janet, Eds, good to see you getting involved. Roms as well, China Devil Games, Bruce93, Darth Fargle, Numpty McNumpty Face. Hey Tom, how you doing? I'm glad to. I think you're saying ain't bad. I think that was a typo, but I feel that you said, is that right? Am I right? Am I getting confused? Great to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, the man in Instagram chat right now is the epically talented designer responsible for these glasses, which I'm sure you'll agree are one of the most sort of iconic things to come out of my time on the Gadget Show. I mean, it totally defined my look. What an absolutely brilliant designer Tom Davies is. What computer does Ferris Bueller use to hack his day off? So you'll know he has a day off from school. That's kind of the central narrative in Ferris Bueller. What computer is he using? Tough one. I mean, it's a really tough one. A Commodore 64, an Atari 800, an IBM PC XT, or the IMSAI 880. Now, do you tell me if that's not how you pronounce it? Interesting answers coming in. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough one. It's a tough one to know. It really, really is. I mean, the information you need is in the question and some of those answers. If you combine them, it's there. I'm not going to pretend that it's easy. We're going to move on a little bit quicker than we normally do, only because I used so much time playing that game earlier. Okay. Matthew Broderick uses another computer for hacking in another famous film from 1983. Don't say what the film is, because you'll give other people a chance, and you've got to look after yourself in this quiz. Commodore 64, Atari 800, IBM PC XT, or IMSAI 8080. Hello, Renox, good to see you. So if you know the film I'm referring to, I would argue this question is probably easier. Okay, so that's question number 4 in tonight's Wave Exploding Quiz. Now, this is a question that I included the image with because I posted it on X earlier today. And here is the question. Most popular use of sellotape with a VHS cassette. So it's not the only use, I'm guessing, but it's the most popular. It's the one that you associate these two things together with. Helps rewind the tape, repairs a snagged tape, upgrades the video quality, re-enables recording. What do we think? What do we think? Well, I think we all want it to be a Commodore 64, Tom. Interestingly, there you go. So that's a generational question. Interestingly, one of the sequences that I've just edited into the movie is starring the new owner of Commodore. And many of you will know Perry. He's a really extraordinary guy. And yeah, we chatted, and I offered him the opportunity to be part of the movie, and he's done a really, really good job. In fact, he had to record his content himself in RAW 4K, Apple ProRes, but nevertheless himself using a green screen, and we've put it into the movie. You can probably guess what he does if you think about it. Green screen, really a sort of straightforward way, but interesting that we were talking about the Commodore 64 there. I'm not suggesting that's the right answer, I'm just saying because Tom was mentioning it. Okay, so yes, Anthony Parker, I'm not sure if I said hello to you on YouTube. Rob is on YouTube as well. Hello, mate. Phil over on X. As you know, Wave the Exploding Show is simulcast across the internet. We're live right now on Instagram. We also go out on Twitch, YouTube, and the X platform. Okay, so there we go. Question number 6. Belief is a beauty thing. Promises, promises. Does that sound like the lyric from a U2 song, Simple Minds, Depeche Mode, or The Cult? So, the way the quiz works, shortly, and it won't be that long because we're rattling through it tonight, we're going to go back. I'm going to go from the beginning, and you're going to give me your scores, and we get to compare everyone's scores in a race to the end to see if we've got, first of all, a 10 out of 10, which is a very regular occurrence, but maybe if you've got more than one, and then there's a kind of like a big kind of race at the end to see who the winner is. Right, that's question number 6. Question number 7. What band did members, misspelt, of Adam and the Ants leave him to form? So Adam and the Ants was formed, but then the manager of that band, and I'm not going to say his name because that might help you with this answer, pulled out several band members around another singer to form a separate band. Was that Kajagoogoo, Bananarama, Bow Wow Wow, or The Cult? Hello, Funky Phil and Shepidi, Well Travelled, Ren. Ken still here? So now what Ken and I are doing is we're starting now to refine the gaming sequences. We're starting to refine the gaming sequences in the movie. And now that we've got all of the sort of, not all of it, but a lot of the superimposition done, the special effects in the movie, we're now just making sure that we're choosing the right gaming sequences and doing all the kind of bulletin boards and the kind of hack element to the movie. The movie I'm referring to is called Control AI Delete, CTRL, like on your keyboard, aidelete.net. You can learn all about it there. It was Kickstarter funded quite a while ago, more than a year ago, but we shot it in April, and now we're editing it. We've just done the first test version, so it's looking great, and we're just going to refine it. There's a lot of refining to do and a lot of music mixing to do as well, and then there's all your stuff, t-shirts, caps, Blu-rays, DVDs that need to be sent out, and then we'll have the premiere, which, as I've just told chat, is hopefully going to be in Lincoln sometime in July. Okay, good. Now, where are we? That was question number 7. Here's question number 8. Enjoy. Knock yourselves out. What is it? Which game was used for a famous sample on the epic Stacker Humanoid track? The track was called Humanoid, actually, and the band was Stacker Humanoid from the 90s. Was it a vocal sample from Berserk, Gorf, Gallagher, or Tempest? You tell me. The playlist tonight, if you're interested, is from my UK Garage playlist. And it's interesting because it's grown over the last few months, so it's now become quite a thing. All the music on this show each week is aggregated from Epidemic Sound, which I've been using for years. So I ought to really publish a track list because a lot of you love it, but I haven't got around to it yet. Okay, that's question number 8 in tonight's quiz. Well done. Question number 9. This is actually the only question tonight that is not original. We've run this in one of our quizzes about a year ago. How much was the Commodore 64? Yeah, Tom Davis, this is one for you. Hello, Rach from Geneva. How are you doing? I see your content regularly. I feel like I'm, very aware of what you're up to. Keep it going, Rach. Lovely to see you. I hope your boy's doing well in Fortnite. Jackson's still playing Fortnite, still loving it. It's great. What a great thing that is. 2 esports pros. Look at that. Rachel's son and my son. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, how much was it in the Christmas catalogue at Dixon's? Was it £229.99, £149.99, £199.99 or £299.99? You're probably guessing. Let's be honest, unless you have kind of Rain Man's memory. But yeah, that's it's interesting. I think you're able to probably nail down something approaching the correct answer, and then it maybe be 50-50. I don't know. Shelley Blonde, you total superstar. What an absolute honour it is to have you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have royalty, gaming royalty has just joined us, and you probably don't know why, and this is going to blow your mind. In chat on Instagram right now is a good friend of mine who I worked with for several years in the formative part of my career, who just happens to be the voice of the original Lara Croft. Come on! Good God, if you're still there, Shelley, you lovely, lovely lady, then, yeah, you are there. She's an amazing, amazing woman. I love you to bits. I'm so impressed with you, so proud of you. And we're going to meet for coffee, aren't we, this year? Okay. So there we go. Dan Jameson's just joined us as well. There we go. Big cheers there for Shelley. Look, right, we'll get back to business now. That's question number 9. The final question tonight. Which artists... Supersonic Jim getting very excited about Lara Croft being in chat. That's so cool. Supersonic Jim is going to leave Twitch and go to Instagram now to see Shelley. Right, question number 10. Which artist or artists pivotal to a new 90s music genre famously sampled Karen Carpenter's voice? So from the Carpenters, Karen Carpenter's voice was sampled by this person who happened to be really the godfather of a whole musical genre in the 90s. Am I talking about Todd Edwards, Carl Cox, Fatboy Slim, or Utah Saints? If you're interested, and this wasn't meant to be a plug, Utah Saints are curating the music for the aforementioned Control AI Delete.net movie that I produced, that I did all the props for, that I wrote, and that a good friend of mine, and that most of my friends acted in, and that a good friend of mine directed. And I went to see Utah Saints for coffee this week in Lincolnshire, and we were talking, well, one of them anyway, DJ Tim, and we were talking about the project, and we watched certain sections, and then I gave him a version that he can watch, so he can start curating the music. Okay, there we go. That is the end of the quiz, ladies and gentlemen, and it's now the beginning of the answers. Now, this is the exciting bit. This is the exciting bit. We go back to the very, very beginning, and we reveal the questions, and I reveal the answers. In which film does Sigourney Weaver play basketball? Now, if you get this right, it's question number 1. I want you to write 1/1 in chat. If you get it wrong, it would be 0/1. Okay? And then it's question 2. Let's say you got the first one right, question 2 wrong, 1/2. You get it? And then that's how we match up. And it's quite intense as we race to the finish. And we're going to start off with the answer to question number 1, which, of course, is Alien Resurrection. She spent, I think it was 2 months, learning to chuck a ball in the net efficiently. And I think she threw it over the back of her head. And she got it right first take. Something bizarre like that, the sort of dedication of a method actress. There we go. So if you got that right, 1 out of 1. We've got 1 out of 1 for Scooby Cat. We've also got that for, oh my goodness, there's loads of you. Numpty, Ren, Ponder, Middle-Aged Gamer Guy, Darth, Bruce, Floof, all on 1. Mr. Juicy, Scooby Cat, Addicted, Duncan, Ken, Roms. How about over on Instagram? Tom Davies, well done. Thank you, Mad Megs Lol. Thank you very much for the compliment. You must make sure that you tune in to the Gadget Show podcast, which is going from strength to strength. We started quite slowly. Susie and I, the original producer of the Gadget Show, and North One Television, who own the Gadget Show. It's an official Gadget Show production. We're now in our, I think it's about 4th or 5th series. We've got several of our Patreon members. Shout out, Phil Hoy's there. Shout out if you're a Patreon member. Patreon members, Mad Megs Lol, get to participate in a brand new Gadget Show competition, which we only started this week. So now's the time to join the Gadget Show podcast. It's completely free. You can get it on Spotify, you can get it on YouTube, and I'm guessing on Apple, and it's video or audio, whatever you like. Right, okay. Question number 2. I'm going to stop talking about the various things I'm up to and just get back to the quiz. Life moves pretty fast, said Ferris Bueller, ladies and gentlemen. Give yourselves a 2 out of 2 or a 1 out of 2 or a 0 out of 2, depending on how you're doing. Hello, Andrew Lau just joined us. 2 out of 2 for Ponder and Ren, and also Numpty. We're going to have big scores this week. Middle-aged gamer guy, well done. Well done. Skewy gets 2, Mr. Juicy 2. Middle-aged gamer guy, are you normally good on the movies? I'm trying to remember. I know Phil generally isn't, so it'll be interesting to see what score he's got. Bruises 2 out of 2, Darth Fargo 2, iQuell 2, Addicted 2, Ken's got 2, Floof's got 2, Rom's got 2, Duncan's got 2. Over to YouTube. Janet, hello Janet. I said hello to you tonight. 2. Everyone's doing well tonight. Ed's is also on 2. Phil, hi. 2 out of 2, and their film questions absolutely superb. Rob's on 2. Yeah, doing well on the middle-aged, says middle-aged gamer guy. Well done, Sarah. Excellent work. Right, we're going to move on now. We're going to move on. We'll do the scores in a minute. We'll just go, we'll go up to 5 and then we'll retrospectively look at your scores just to get things moving on. What computers does Ferris Bueller use to hack his day off to change the school's computer? It's the IBM PC XT is what he uses. So give yourself a little score there, but we'll come back and we'll do them in chat in a minute. We're going to move on to question 5 to do that. Matthew Broderick, of course, plays Ferris Bueller, uses another computer for hacking in another famous film, to put it mildly, from 1983, which is, of course, War Games, in which he uses the IMSA i8080, that really interesting colourful machine, where he uses the phone and he puts it in that cradle. It's so old school. It's like a 1970s computer, but if you got that right, take a note of that. And finally, what is the relationship between sellotape and a VHS cassette? Well, I can show you. I was just trying to find, I'm not joking either, I was trying to find the eject button on my VHS player. Which is why that screen is on, because I'm trying to get the VHS player going with it. Because we're doing a VHS version of our movie, and I'm not even joking. That is the truth. That's what we're doing. ControlAIDelete.net, one of the stretch goals on Kickstarter. So this is actually, weirdly enough, this is a coincidence, or it must have been the reason in my mind, the reason I came up with this question. I have Ferris Bueller's Day Off there. Now, you'll note there is a hole there where my hand is. Look, there is a hole. Now, if I were to get sellotape and cover that hole, I could then record onto that cassette, although it would actually be a cultural crime for which I would recommend imprisonment, because that film is so good it should never be taped over. Right, so where are we? Yeah, so that is scores out of 5. Let's have a look. Right, Skewy Cat gets 5. Ren 5. Ponder 5. Wow, everyone's doing so well tonight. Middle-aged gamer guy 2. Darth Fargle, Ken, Floof all on 5. Mr. Juicy doing 3. 4 for Addicted to Retro. Rom's on 5. 4 for Bruce. iCrown on 5. What have we got over on Instagram? 4 out of 5. Well done, Tom Davies. How's Joseph doing? And hello to Mario Rick at 70, I think your name is. Where else have we got? Okay, good. Phil Hoy on 4. Addicted. No, I've done Addicted. Janet's on 5. Duncan's on 5. Rob's on 3. Edge is on 5. Obviously, I can't mention everyone. I'm just trying to mention as many people as I can. Question number 6. Belief is a beauty thing. Promises. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Promised you a miracle. Simple Minds, ladies and gentlemen. Simple Minds is where it's at, baby. Simple Minds. That's the correct answer. We'll do the next one as well, and then we'll sound off with the questions. What band did members of Adam and the Ants leave him to form? Okay, so the manager at the centre of Adam and the Ants was, of course, Malcolm McLaren, founder of the Sex Pistols, and one-time individual, I think not completely responsible, but very important in bringing breakdancing over to the UK with Buffalo Girls. Anyway, that video was seminal in the launch of breakdancing as a popular dance form. Anyway, he formed Bow Wow Wow is the answer. Bow Wow Wow. With a decidedly questionable, very young lead singer. Let's just say that. But That is a fact. Right, question number 8. Which game was used for a famous sample on the epic Stacker Humanoid track that's called Humanoid? It is a sample from one of my favourite games of all time, ladies and gentlemen, and I know that many of you knew it. It's Berserk. The sample, of course, Humanoid. Quick check-in with the scores out of 8, if you please. Ponder gets 8. Ren gets 8 too. Skewy. Floof Monkey 7. Darth Fargle. I'm going so quickly I can't see it. Janet gets 8. Anthony gets on 4 currently. The Phosphor's on 6. Ed's on 8. Ken's on 8. It's all moved so quickly I've lost it. Mr. Juicy on 3. Well done, Mr. Juicy. 5 for Tom. Some of the music questions a little more difficult, Tom, I believe, this evening. You are absolutely nailing the movie questions. Roms gets 8. I'll move on only because if I go back, I might get myself into bother. Okay, that is the answer to the question, how much was the Commodore 64 in the Dixon's Christmas catalogue? Let's see the question. In 1982, that's important. Again, it's going to be a guess, but 149, nah, come on. 299, no. So I think it's a 50-50, 199, 22999. It is indeed the latter. Well done, ladies and gentlemen, if you got that right. Sound it off, please, because now we're moving into the final sequence. We'll find out the winner tonight. Do we have a 10 out of 10er? We've got a load of people who could be 10 out of 10. Tiny Double Games said it was a guess, but nevertheless they got it right, which is important. Addicted to Retro did very, very well. Got 8. It's got 8 out of 9 right now. Mr. Juicy 4 out of 9. Floof Monkey 8. Bruise on 8. Ren is on 9. Well done. Really impressive stuff. 8 for Ponder. Also, incredibly high score. Could still get you into a kind of, I don't know, a shared win, but I don't know, because there's many people like Middle-Aged Gamer Guy UK, Tiny Devil, Roms, who've got 9. iCrowd on 8. Skewy also 9. 9 for Duncan. 8 for Floof Monkey. The Phosphor on 7 on YouTube with Janet. Ed's also 9 out of 9. Ed's epic stuff, mate. Well done. That's so good. Janet Planet on 9 out of 9. Janet, come on, Janet. Well, we're going to have several winners, I think. I hope Janet's one of them. That is the best score you've ever got. I'm not wrong, am I? Let's have a look then as we move to the final question, which was, which artists pivotal to a new 90s music genre? Well, the music genre was UK garage, although he is an American. Famously sampled Karen Carpenter's voice. I'm trying to remember the name of the track that he samples her voice for. Anyway, I am talking about Todd Edwards, ladies and gentlemen. It's Todd Edwards. And I'll show you why I came up with that question this week. Because I went to the local record store here in Newquay in Cornwall and I bought myself the Todd Edwards remix of Little Scale by Benjamin Diamond. This is from 2000. So it just hits the retro mark. It's a great tune. Oh, and the vinyl was good until I slid it out onto my desk. No, it's absolutely, it's superb. I don't want to break that paper. Let me just I'm going to rush it. Delicately put that there. Great tune. And Todd Edwards, one of the artists I love most of all in the world. If you're not familiar with Todd Edwards, you need to know about his work. Let me just find out the name of that track. Karen Carpenter, Todd Edwards. And the track is called Wishing I Were Home. And wishing that they might be at least a joint winner. Sounding off out of 10. I now will reveal to you the joint winners tonight. Ponder doesn't quite make it, nor does Mr. Juicy, but very well done. Skewy just gets in there at 9, not quite. Damn, says middle-aged gamer guy with 9. A hugely impressive score, though. Bruise as well. 8 out of 10 for Numpty McNumptyface. Duncan Sample gets 9 out of 10. Huge. Floof Monkey, 8. Also, a massive achievement. Roms on 9. Addicted on 8. We've got no 10 out of 10s yet. iCrowd on 8. Ken is on 9. I'm so sorry I put that really difficult question at the end. Darth Fargle, ladies and gentlemen, our first 10 out of 10er, unless I'm mistaken. 9 out of 10 for Ren. Looks like Darth Fargle is the one that's taken it as I switch over those momentarily. The Phosphor, now a Patreon and a Kickstarter backer of the movie, you total superstar. Thank you so much. Janet, you thought Todd, but did you not put Todd, Janet? I'm looking for your score and I can't see it. Janet, let me know. I think we've only got one 10 out of 10 and it's Darth Fargle. What did you get, Janet? Did you not get there? Incredible achievement, though, to absolutely everybody. Amazing stuff. Well done. Quickly checking Instagram. Well done for Tom. Yeah, there you go. I'll take that for a Sunday night. I would too. Lovely to have you with us. DJ Danny Laywood and Relic Chris. Relic Chris, you total superstar. Love your streams from around the world. On TikTok. Am I right? TikTok? Or is it Twitch? Twitch, maybe. Anyway, More Movement also joined us. Great to see you. To those of you on Instagram, if you like the show, the best platform to watch it are some of the other platforms that I'm currently simulcasting to right now. I'm on Instagram, but I'm also right now on YouTube, X, and best of all, Twitch, which is really good. And it's where I get the bulk of people from. Great to see you guys. Have an amazing evening, everyone. Have a great week. And I'll be back same place, same time next week for more Way of the Exploding Show shenanigans. Well, hopefully we'll have got this thing to work. And I'll be able to show you a little clip of the movie. Hi, Frank Stay-Lorraine. Great to see you. A little clip of the movie, VHS styling. One more time, if you're interested in finding out more about the movie. I think you've probably got the message by now, but there we go. Control-AR-Delete, CTRL, AIDelete.net. Find out about the movie. You can still buy yourself a Blu-ray or a DVD. And you'll get the VHS version as well. Not on the VHS cassette, but to stream. And it'll be like watching a VHS. And I'm going to make it so real. I've got some great software. And I've got an actual VHS player. Can't say better than that. All right, great. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Thank you. Thanks, Tom. Thank you, Aston. Hi there, Frank Stay-Lorraine. Reddick, Chris. Rob, Sarah, you lovely thing. Middle-aged gamer guy, Phosphor. Too many names, too many people. Lovely to see all of you. We'll see you same place, same time next.